guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to do another shop my stash, and I'm going to be using another palette that I also bought but I never touched, and I'm excited to see how this one works because there was a lot of controversy when it first came out. So I have the Wet n Wild. This is the Wet n Wild, I think it was called the 40 palette, and got a lot of controversy when it first came out because everybody said it looked like the James Charles palette, but I can see a little bit, but I don't think it looks quite as bright as the James Charles palette myself. But I'm very excited to dip into it today because I'm wondering if it's as good. Because sometimes I feel like sometimes Wet n Wild shadows can be hit and miss. So today we're going to find out if this one's a hit or if it's a miss. And I think today I want to do a different look. I'm going to do a different look. I've been wanting to do one of these looks for a while and I haven't done it yet. So I'm going to dip in over to these like Aqua shades. And I'm going to do that look today. And there's no names on these shades, so I'll just point out which one I'm dipping into. That way you know. It might have names on the back. No, there's no names on the back either. So I'm just assuming that there's no names to the shades in this eyeshadow palette. But when the James Charles palette first came out, I really wanted it. Like, I love the look of it and all the shades and the colorfulness. But I don't support him. I think he can be a little fake. So the first shade I'm going to dip into is like this mauve-y pink right here. And I'm just going to stick it in my crease. Just to get some transition shade going on my eye. And I think it'll go good. This color will go the best with the blues that are in the palette. Let's see. Sad thing is I have such a small vanity. The vanity I have is an antique vanity. So there's like not a whole lot of space, and that palette is huge. It reminds me of the big Morphe palette. So I love this color. This color is really good. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to try using like the Aqua shades that are in the palette, because those shades can sometimes be hit or miss. So it's best to, I'd rather try out a shade that I know is going to be, really test the palette and see if it's a really good palette or not. I think that was a nice transition shade to start out with. Looks really pretty. Add a little bit more on this one eye. I'm over here juggling it, trying not to drop the palette. So the last thing I need to do is to drop the poor palette. That's a really pretty shade. But of course, I love mauve pinks. So of course I'm going to think that's a really pretty shade. Next color I'm going to dip into is this like brighter aqua shade. I'm going to stick that in my crease too. Maybe with a little bit smaller blending brush to really define it in my crease. Try to move some of these. I have a palette. I need to get me a, I think it's time for me to invest in a drawer to put my palettes in, because I'm running out of room up here. And I don't want to knock this palette over and break my shades. So that is really nice pigmentation. Blending it into the pink, maybe not a good idea. Maybe I should just stuck with this shade because it's turning out almost purple or blue. Looks almost blue on that. Now I decided today to just do this on both of my eyes instead of doing like a neutral everyday look, because I wanted to do a little bit different color scheme. Just a little bit different color scheme. Step out of my comfort zone. I don't normally do these type of colors on my eyes, so. It does come off darker, but I'm thinking that's because I put the mauvey pink shade on before I stuck this one on. So that might be why. I'm going to dip a little bit just into the white shade. There's a white in the top of the palette. And just do some blending over top of that. Just a little extra blending.
Just on top of it.
I'm going to take my like flatter, my little flatter fluffier brush, so I can do my outer corner, my V. And that one I'm going to go in with this darker shade here, this one. Hopefully it's dark enough. If not, I'll use more of a green shade maybe, or a blue. There's a blue in here that's pretty dark. I'm hoping that this one ends up being dark enough. I'm really regretting going in with that mauvey shade at first. I should have just stuck with these two shades through one in my crease, one in my outer corner.
That's okay. I'm gonna go back in with like my bigger fluffier brush. So I'm gonna go back into that little bit lighter shade and just fluff it over my crease to kind of do some extra blending.
I guess I'll go in with my little mermaid brush from Tarte. I'm gonna spray it with some MAC Fix Plus. And I'm gonna go into the shimmer shade that's down here in this quadrant. It's a darker, it looks blue. I'm gonna try it. This one here. It almost looks, it's hard to see. That one right there. I'm gonna go into that one and try and see how that looks on the eye. Hopefully it's not too dark. If it is, there's a lighter shimmer that I'll go over top of it with if I don't like it. I think I'm gonna pop just a little bit lighter color. There's like a lighter gold color in here, just into the like center of my lid to bring some light back to my eyes. So I'm either gonna go in with this one or this one. Maybe this one. This one's like a whitish, almost like a champagne type of shimmer. I'm gonna try to pop that like right here, just to bring some bright into my eyes. I feel like I need just a little bit. This is a darker look. I feel like just a little bit of a little bit of bright to help it out a little. That shade's really pretty. Some blending to mesh those colors together. Under my lash line, I think I'm gonna go with the lighter of the two shades. I'm gonna take just a touch of the darker shade and just put it right down my outer corner part. It's amazing how it looks so bright and blue on top. It got so dark. I'm still blaming it on that mauve shade. I should have never done that transition shade. I should have did a different one. Maybe a brown. Just not done one at all. My pencil brush here and go in my inner corner with, I think I'm gonna go with this pink shade just to give it a little bit of different something. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. Put it on my inner corner. Something different to brighten it up. I do have to say, this palette is pretty good. This is one of the better Wet n Wild palettes, if you ask me. And I'm just adding a little bit of that lighter shimmer that I put in the center of my eyes over top of that pink, because that pink wasn't as bright as I thought it would be. Adding a little bit of that in. Oops. I'm just gonna go in my waterline with this the Wet n Wild brow highlighter. It's just a light pink. I never even use this to highlight my brow, but it sticks so good in the waterline. And it lasts for a long time, even if you have watery eyes. I'm going to go in with my Lash Princess mascara now. I'm just going to do this because I'm wearing glasses today. So, just mascara today. No lashes. The lashes, when I decide just to wear my glasses, the lashes kind of hit my glasses when I'm wearing them. So, when I do it, I don't like to wear.
When I wear glasses, I don't like to do my lashes. I'm just going to do mascara today.
I'm trying to figure out what lip color is going to go with this eyeshadow look. I do have to say, go get this mascara, because look, it, like, wow. I even think I might like it better than the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, and that's like my all-time favorite mascara. And this one is only $4, people. I'm considering going and getting I think I'm gonna go get the waterproof one to have too. They have a waterproof version. It's in a blue. It has the blue on it. And I'm making all kinds of mascara mistakes today. I'm struggle city on this eye with mascara. It's amazing. All the time. This eye looking perfect. This eye.
What the heck happened here?
Okay. Now my lips. I don't know what I want to do on my lips. Maybe I should go with this shade. Like, I'm always a nude shade on my lips, so maybe I'll just go in with my gloss. I've been loving this Jeffree Star mystery gloss. The gloss I got in my Valentine's mystery box. And Succulents. This is really pretty. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I love this gloss. I like the reflect it has. Has like a bluish purple reflect. Here's my look today. I'm gonna do like a little close up so you can see how it turned out. I mean, I think it turned out pretty good. I think it turned out to be like a swamp creature type of look. Swamp thing. But I really like it. It's definitely different from what my usual looks are. I'm probably going to wear this the rest of the day just to see how the, so I'm curious how the Wet n Wild shadows are going to wear throughout the day. This is actually only like my second experience with Wet n Wild shadows. And this palette, I have to say, if they still have it, I recommend you run out and go get it. Because when I got it, it was only $20. $20. And they performed so good, especially the shades that don't normally, that's a little bit harder to formulate. So good. I think it's only available on their Wet n Wild's website too. But Wet n Wild makes some bomb shadows. And you can get all these shades for all this for $20. Go get it. That's all I have to say. Just go buy it now. That was really good. I wish I would have tried it sooner. I'm loving this. I'm loving that it performed so good. It performed like a high-end palette. I'm just so surprised. Anyway, I guess that's it for today's video. I do have to say I've decided to go down to just doing 2 videos a week. So I'm going to post now Mondays and Thursdays, I think. Thursday will be the second day I do at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Northern Virginia, so in Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, it's harder doing a full-time job, especially when you work night shift and doing this. But honestly, I think if I did day shift, I would probably have an even harder time filming just because I would have my son here and everything. I'm lucky that I can film. I can get up a little bit earlier and film some before I have to go get him from his daycare. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you like the look I created with this palette, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below about what you think of the palette. Do you have the palette? Did you go buy it when they released it? Or did you skip on it because you didn't want to feed into all the drama? And, yeah. I guess I will see y'all probably on Monday. This will probably go up on Thursday, I'm sure. So I guess I'll see y'all on Monday. Bye, guys.